Welcome to the Old Boar plays City Skylines 2. We're just city building, and this is very slow. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath. I'm doing everything on camera here for a lot of reasons. There's probably a lot of people who do not have a computer or can't play the game for some reason, or maybe you're just too tired. Maybe you had a long day at work and you'd like to just watch somebody play the game. This is a strange thing happening here. And we have a crime. It's a -1 is probably not that much of an issue, actually. This is an issue. These are not connected to the road. And so this is a 6-lane highway all the way through, which is going to connect up to the loop. We're going to have a interchange here. This will curve around this 6-lane highway, which we might as well go ahead and do that. These are probably too close together, but the other one's going to go right in here. So we're going to take this 6-lane and use this complex curve tool. And this will give our city some character too, because those neighborhoods on either side of that end up being built around that. Not for sure if I like that actually, but it's okay, I think. Probably about here. This is just a curve tool. It's not too bad. It's got a little bit of wonkiness here. Not for sure if you take this off and you just kind of massage it a little bit. No. What you do is you really frustrate that traffic and you just start it over again. This could end up being 8 lanes in here one day, but go out to the middle. This is 1,253 yards. So at about 600, you curve. No, at about 300, You start to curve, go another 6, and curve back in. And now we want to build out some neighborhoods, grids, maybe like this. Because we have a loop coming through here, and we want to take this grid and is this going to work for us? One day I'll learn how this works. I think I'm going to go with this here. Oh, that ended up really wonky there, but this might end up being something special in here. This is not true road hierarchy here. This is an arterial road, and these are local roads. If this were true hierarchy, this would be 4-lane here. And you could do that on these here, all of these that are near this 6-lane highway, 6-lane arterial road. Highway, arterial, collector, local road. And technically this is also the same, and you connect it up to here. And you remove that. And this becomes 4-lane. We'll figure out how the traffic mechanics work in the game as we get a bigger population. We're only at 72,000 people. I'm hoping for 1 million here, so. But this also could connect up. And then we'll have another interchange here. We're going to have one here. And another big interchange here. One of these that will do this, going to the edge of the map. and connect up for sure with these. It's 4 lanes. See if there's a bigger one. It might be this one here. But this doesn't go out. It's probably going to be something like this. And another service point here, and a service point here, and here, etc. Basically what it is it's a loop. It's the loop. It's the loop. And it looks like our hearse, our extra hearse capacity got taken care of, but it looks like we've got an ambulance situation. And probably this whole area over here, got a little police station here. This is probably the place for a medical clinic. Which is 105 a month. We're at $500,000 a month, and it's not showing it, but let's see. Healthcare availability is really high. I think we're just going to leave it. He just had to come way out here. I like the fact that you can click this and this stays stationary, because in the previous version you had to click the vehicle. You wanted to follow it. Lots of open space out here. That might have been a save game where it just pauses like that, and I thought that maybe my graphics was getting down. And I don't know when the graphics are going to start to get too heavy, but it's very playable right now. This is the crematorium. And this just might be space here. We don't know. So the idea is to take care of the commercial demand on this 6-lane highway. I'm not for sure if it's actually that good of an idea. It's high density. We'll do 6, separate them by 2s and 3s. See how quickly this takes care of that demand. Leave these corners. Six by 6s seems to be good. And I might just put it on one side. That way, if you make the highway an 8-lane in the future, you can make it on this side of it, and you won't be eminent domainly telling all those buildings to go somewhere else. Leave that space. And maybe sometimes 3 so that you can put a road in or a path in. And I think on this side of the highway, it would be here. Now, what we have not done is office. We don't have any demand for this. I guess we could see how well these are doing. 82%, 86, 88. Acquire software. Wish you could click these and it takes you to what it actually is that it needs. But until we get demand for it, I'm just not going to do it. I'm trusting that they have really worked on this, or they're working on it. I'm sure they're burning the candle at both ends. And a lot of people have complained, but I think these days with games this complex, you have to get a large user base using it in order to fix and tweak. I think I started playing the game a month after launch, not because I wanted them to work out bugs. It's just how it happened in my schedule. Does anyone care that much? Now, if you don't have the computer that can handle it, that's a different story. That should take care of the industry demand here. This was overkill, but boy was it fun. And it's costing $92,000 a month to upkeep it. And you never know if it's going to affect how this city plays out or not. This is in the orange here. No, this is energy consumption. This building is using a lot of, and this is as well. This is our outside connection where electricity is flowing out. This is the train line. These are the catenaries from the train line. It looks like electricity, but it's not the grid. It's just consumption. This is rent, high rent, high rent. And I have put low rent housing over here somewhere. Did I zone these on the 6-lane road here? Might have zoned these on the wrong 6-lane road. There's the high density commercial. I put them on this side. They're being built. This is a little smaller. I'm gonna do it this way. And then D-zone the spaces before it starts to get built. Do it that way instead. This one's gonna be funny looking here. I don't know if I D-zoned that or not. Don't know how that's going to play out, but it's commercial demand. And we could also put in, this road is not even connected here. This is a 4-lane. This is a taxi depot. And what are the upgrades? 16 of 16 employees, all 20 dispatched. These are 1, 2, 3 squares each. I'm gonna put it right. Could put it on the back. This mailboxes. Mail accumulation is very high here. And we don't have these over in this whole new area here. There's nothing out here yet. I'm just kind of haphazardly doing this actually. Just watching the red lines. And I don't know if we need a postal sorting facility yet. Don't think these have postal recollection. Have them over here pretty much. I'm sure this has mail service. The industry gets mail. And I'm sure you could be very strategic about this to keep that off of these main collector roads. Get them off of the collector roads into those rural areas as quickly as possible so we don't have the bridge full of mail trucks. There is no upkeep for these, apparently. And even farms have mail. This little area here just doesn't seem to be very satisfied, maybe because I built European buildings, which I'm really liking these. I guess you could zone North American in where the Europeans become abandoned and it would kind of look cool. These are what? Low rent housing. North American. Zone this. Let's see, dezone it and then zone it. See if that fixes those situations. This is a unique building, signature building that I buried within this complex. You don't get to really see it. Parking is probably an issue, but it's the way it is. Who knows how many people, 2 residents, 3, everyone owns a car in this neighborhood, so. Somebody doesn't know how to use the clutch. Or didn't put water in the radiator. But they're gonna be okay, I think. All these people are gonna get a ticket going across that double yellow line here next to these policemen. So thanks for watching the old boar plays City Skylines 2. Take care now.